Perfect.
To hit the music. We're on live. What up, TikTok Live? About to start the show. TikTok Live. Whoever's here. This one. What is this? That's like a white people Hawaiian dance. You know when they go to if like white people go to a luau, and then that's what they're doing. And they're doing pure traditional dances in the back, and then they're doing that. See this guy. Welcome to the Jay and Dave Show. What up? I'm Dave, and that's Jay, like it says on his shirt. For those in the podcast form, the
Jay.
other guy is Jay. Jay.
Can't shorten it or extend it.
Is it spelled with just a J? Or J-A-Y?
J-A-Y. Or
I guess we can see how it's spelled on the shirt.
Or J-A apostrophe.
Is it a soft J? Could you be called
Y?
Yay? Or
No, it's the
Jay and Dave Show.
No, actually,
Yay and Dave Show.
Actually,
what?
I spell my name H-J-A-Y. H is silent.
The H is silent. Oh my god.
Like
I don't even know what's happening.
Jose?
Yeah.
Or Juan?
We've gone off the
Juan?
We've gone off the
Jose?
right off the bat.
Juan?
Welcome to the
Jose.
Jay and Dave Show.
Jose?
Thank you guys
Juan?
for tuning in.
Juan?
As always,
Jose?
we have to say it off the bat. Drop your voice. A big ol' like if you like any of this stupidness that's happening right now. If you know how to spell J, comment down below. You know, if you know how J is pronounced, if that J was a soft J,
B.
hit us up in the comments down below.
B.
And remember, hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell so you'll never miss when our videos come out, which our videos come out almost daily.
Yes.
We always have like a little something coming out daily, whether it's a short or whether it's like a 10-minute short that we edit out from the show.
On all platforms.
We appreciate it all. Anyhow, now that that's out of the way.
Slinging like a gunslinger.
Now that that's out of the way, what do we got to do? We usually jump right into pet peeves.
Yes.
We haven't sang our song. Are we gonna sing the song this week, or we ain't going nowhere? We're still here. I couldn't get to it because all this fucking stupidness.
Jay with
all the stupidness this guy's doing. Hi, yo, Emily. What up, Emily?
See, the H is silent. The H is silent.
Oh, just so you guys know.
So you say J. The H is silent. J.
We're still on this. I don't know what's happening. As always, if you hear me shouting out somebody else's name and talking, or if you're watching and you see me looking this way and talking, we're on TikTok Live. We have people who always come on TikTok Live and contribute to the show. We also, whether they contribute bad or they contribute good. We have most of the people that come on are good contributors. They bring good questions. Yeah. They like to take part in the conversation.
If you're bad,
but we have people who come on and they don't like what we're doing, and they like to say so.
So you make the boom boom list.
Yeah, and they end up on the boom boom list.
Yep.
I forgot what my thing is supposed to be today. Speaking of the boom boom list,
pet peeve.
Yeah, my pet. I think what was it? Oh, I'll start my pet peeve.
What is your pet peeve, Dave?
My pet peeve this week, like there's no transition there at all. We just we're going into. This is the segment that we call pet peeves. We don't have a jingle for it yet.
Good.
But we're going right into our pet peeve segment.
Good.
I'm going to start. My pet peeve is people who rush the gate to get on the plane. Those people fucking piss me off. You know, like, because they call you an order.
Yeah,
and they try to call you in order so that you start putting your stuff in. Everybody can get their stuff in and then come in. And then there's just people who just rush on. Like the plane's going to leave them behind or something if they don't get on right away. You know what I mean? And sometimes they're calling like the children first or like the people in wheelchairs first.
Well, it's usually children and old people.
Yeah, children and old people like in wheelchairs.
And then they start usually at the back of the plane and work their way to the front.
So people that are coming in can put their stuff at the back. And
But then you have that one asshole.
Not one. Usually there's a few assholes.
Who who barge on.
Yeah, who just like jumps into the fucking place.
So like you're waiting,
Morning Diva.
And they're like row 10. And it's like, oh, it's me. And then you go and there's some dickhead who's right in the front there trying to put his stuff in. And like, yo, you're supposed to wait until I get on and then do this. Now I have to shimmy by you with my carry-on.
Yeah.
And your fat ass can't move out the way. And, you know, I'm the bad guy because I push you into the seat. You know, move, pussy.
Out of my way, bitch.
It's the big show.
Do you remember that? Do you remember Out of My Way, bitch from In Living Color?
Yeah.
There was a skit that they did where they're like running in the clouds.
Yes.
Like they're in love.
Yes.
And they're running in slow-mo. And they're like, look like they're just about, the girl is like just about to hug him. And the guy just goes, whap, and hits her and he's like, out of my way, bitch. And he runs to somebody behind her. Like, you know, that's, I hit a nerve, huh? This is a good pet peeve, isn't it? Look, Jay's feeling it. Jay jumped in and fucking got vexed at this one.
Yeah, that does make me vexed.
But it actually, it's stupid though. Like if you just go in in the order that they call you, put your stuff above where you're sitting, you know everybody will fit.
It's like,
but
hold on a second. You already paid for your seat, so it's not like someone's gonna take your seat.
Exactly.
Just fucking be patient.
Yeah. And
why are you impatient for?
Thank you guys for the likes, man. We're jumping up into likes and stuff there already. Our girl Diva's in the house. She said what up. That's the thing. Like these people, they just upset me, man. And I'm always one of the ones that just wait till my section is called, and then I go in and there's people from the back who have their stuff above my. Even if I'm in like a close front row, there's people like in the back that have their stuff up in the front. You know, like, and then people bring in 8 carry-ons because they work their way around.
Okay, don't steal mine. Mine's plane related too.
All right, so anyhow, that's my pet peeve. Those people who
are impatient,
who rush the line, go when they're not supposed to be called. They're all up in the aisle. They're putting stuff where it's not supposed to be.
Yeah. And
whatever. All you guys are gonna make a list later on. Jay, let's hear yours.
So mine is related to yours, Dave.
Yeah.
Mine is you're sitting at the front of the plane and I'm at the back and I pay for these cheap seats and I'm sitting in this little small seat and your ass comes all the way to the back and puts your carry-on over my seat. So I can't put my carry-on in my seat.
Yeah.
It's like pet peeve.
Yeah. Oh,
Yo, put it in your own section. I'm back here for a reason.
Yeah.
I can't afford those front seats. They're nice and big.
Yeah.
Well, you want to come put your big dirty bag above my carry-on, and then I have to like go 4 rows over there to put my carry-on. It's like, why?
Yeah. See that?
And you got on the plane first before me. You're impatient.
I set this guy's nerves off. Look at this guy.
And I want to fight you.
I like it.
You know?
Because if you just go on and in the order you're supposed to be in, and put your bag above you, then it'll all fit.
You know?
It'll all fit.
Maybe you got a dirty fish in there that's dead, and then maggots come out of the overhead.
Dirty maggots. Maybe you have a dirty foot.
That was actually fun.
Andre Lindo in the house.
One of the stories that we had done.
Our boy Andre just joined up. Yo.
What up, Andre?
Yo, miss you too, bro. He's like, I miss you guys. But yo, we're talking about our pet peeves right now, Andre. And since we're taking a trip to Cuba later on in the year, we're talking about people who rush the line in the planes and try and get on before everybody, then take up all the space, and then they work their way around of like they bring like a carry-on and a knapsack and a thing, and your knapsack's supposed to be under your seat if you bring a knapsack.
Trust me.
But they want to put it all up in the top so they can still stretch their leg and do whatever, and then they take up all the space, and then people, it's just,
and then
it's just inconsiderate.
Then now it's time to get off the plane.
Yeah.
They're going against the grain because they're all the way at the front of the plane, and everybody's trying to go out, and they're walking all the way to the back
to get their stuff.
And you gotta wait for this dummy because they're now trying to struggle taking their carry-on right where you're sitting at.
Yeah.
And you can't even get out of your seat because they're there.
Yeah.
Just want to kidney punch them, like, you know?
Yo,
piss blood.
Yo, this is gonna be fun because this shit pisses me off. But the way he's pissed off right now,
I get haunted.
Yo, it makes it. Don't hit nobody. I'm trying to get the
no.
I'm just trying to say.
I'm not trying to get what is it that's
like
on the plane?
Detained. You get detained by the fucking
air marshal come.
Yeah, the fucking air marshals come and detain your shot. Yo, in Cuba don't fuck around.
It's Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but if you get in like Cuban jail or something,
remember Kevin Hart?
They don't fuck around, guys. So like they put you in these little fucking jails.
Do you remember Kevin Hart?
And when he was the air marshal?
Air marshal?
Yeah.
That's
is that what the movie was called? It wasn't called Air Marshal, but he was.
It was the one with The Rock and what's his name there? Flynn.
Yeah. Andre's like, because you guys look up and wondering, like, where are these people really going? You know, like Andre's. There's a bunch of Snakes on a Plane. He was on Snakes on a Plane. Remember?
Oh, he was
not Snakes on a Plane. Soul Plane. Kevin Hart was on Soul Plane.
Well, yeah, that was his first movie.
Yeah.
No, it was Hobbs and Dobbs. That's where he was.
Oh, the Hobbs and
That's where he was the air marshal.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh, fuck that brought back memories. I just like realized.
Yeah, I remember he's like, they're like, why are you talking like that? He says, this is my regular voice. Yeah, I always talk like this.
Oh shit.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin Hart and The Rock together
are hilarious.
Are absolute gold.
Yeah.
Yo. Anyhow, are we done? Are you done your?
Yeah, I'm done my
little rant. So that ends the thing segment.
Piss blood.
Yeah, piss blood.
Kidney punch.
All you fuckers on the planes are gonna make a list later on. You know, like
if it's
just sit and wait your turn. We're all going to the same place. Let me add another piece into the pet peeve.
Okay.
Since we're traveling, what I don't like about planes and traveling in general is when I show up to the thing and they weigh my luggage.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, your luggage is 2 pounds more than what it's supposed to be. You got to take some out. And I take it out and put it into my carry-on. And then they're like, okay, it can go now. And it goes. And I take my carry-on onto the plane. So all the exact same stuff is still on the plane.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I took the weight out and threw it in the garbage. If I take 2 pounds out from there and put it to here, but it still goes on the plane, what the fuck are you guys doing? If you're like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't make sense.
But is what I'm saying. You're
what you're saying makes sense.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't make sense.
So that part of it just Andrew's like, drink more wine. But that part of it, that really bugs me about the airline people.
Yes.
How they make you, they're like, yo, they're like, it's okay, put it in your carry-on. And I'll take out like 2 pounds of clothes, I don't know, whatever. 2 pounds of something, and put it into my carry-on bag, stuff it all in, and they're like, okay, now it's okay. And then I take both things on the plane, and the same weight is in the plane anyway. It's the same fucking plane, the same fucking weight. Why don't, if you're like, if you're gonna tell me you can take it out and put it in your carry-on, then why don't you just say, yeah, whatever? Because who cares?
I know. So I have a story. I went away.
Tell me your story, Jay.
And that happened to me.
Yeah.
So the girl at the counter was like, "You gotta take some weight out of your bag."
It's crazy.
I'm like, okay. So I took weight out of my bag, put it into my carry-on.
Yeah.
Right. But you know they have those little carry-on things.
Mm-hmm.
So now my carry-on doesn't fit because
Mm-hmm.
it's just like you gotta take stuff out of your carry-on. I'm like, yo, I got bent.
Yeah.
Because now you have me moving.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And personally, I think that she was just having a bad day.
Yeah.
Because when I got bent, she got feisty.
Yeah.
Right?
Feisty. That's a word, man. Feisty.
And I got
feisty.
Extra feisty.
Yeah.
And then...
Who knows what that word means? If you know what feisty means, put it down in the comments.
And then, you know what happened, Dave?
What?
Nothing.
They just let you on.
They just let me on. They let me on with my carry-on too big.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't put it in my luggage.
Yeah.
After I cussed them out. Because I'm like, yo, what difference does it make? Because I was the same point you had. I'm like, I'm taking out this bag, I'm putting it in this bag. Both bags are going on the plane.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
You know? And after I like railed them,
yeah,
they're like, sir, go ahead.
Yeah. And
then I got even more bent because you wasted 20 minutes of my time making me open up my suitcase for no reason.
Yeah. It's
you know?
You know what the good part about me traveling is my suitcase is always like so empty. You know, it's allowed to be X amount of pounds and it's always like 10 pounds less than what it's supposed to be because I don't go with anything. I go with like 2 swim shorts, 1 or 2 shorts like to wear around the place.
Yeah.
And like 10 t-shirts. You know, and like that's it. Like and my drawers, right? Like and like.
So
if I'm over 7 days, I take 10 drawers just in case.
What's funny is my suitcase was a carry-on.
Yeah.
But I couldn't carry 2 bags because I had a laptop bag.
Yeah.
So my suitcase is tiny.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
My suitcase is pretty tiny too.
So I think what it was is that time I was going to Dominican.
Yeah.
And I wanted to bring some extra so I could leave it.
Right.
So that's why it was heavy. I knew it was gonna be empty on the way back because half the shit ain't coming back.
Yeah.
Pack.
Yeah.
Stuff it in there, and then when I get to the hotel, it's like, this is all for you guys.
Yeah.
And then literally my bag is empty.
Yeah.
It's like I don't need it. When I travel, a knapsack.
Yeah, all I need is basically a knapsack. I could travel down with a knapsack, but this
I just need.
I'll tell you the flight details after. There's no need for you guys.
If I'm gone for 5 days,
yeah,
all I need is 5 drawers.
Yeah.
5 underwear.
Yeah. Aren't drawers and underwear the same thing?
I mean socks.
Socks. Okay.
Underwear and socks. That's all.
Yeah.
A black T-shirt and a white T-shirt.
yeah.
A pair of shorts.
Yeah.
And the pants that I wore.
Through those things.
The pants that I wore.
There
is the pants I wear back.
Same. Yep.
And a swim trunks.
Yeah. Same. It's very little that I have. I only own 2 pairs of swim trunks, so that's all that's coming.
If you're gonna be in the water every day.
Yeah. Well, I rinse the swim trunks when I come home too.
No brainer.
So I come in from the sea and whatever, rinse it all out.
Old school.
Squeeze it out.
Hang it up to dry.
Hang that shit up.
Boom.
Clean, like...
Next day it dries.
Yeah.
And if it's wet, who cares?
You're going back in the water.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know
what I mean?
Same shit. Anyway, it seems easy. Traveling seems easy, but people make it so difficult.
Pair of flip-flops. That's it.
Yo.
Like, do I wear shoes when I go away? No?
Yeah, I'll give you just a quick story randomly about traveling. The other day that I was just reading online. I ended up putting one of these Facebook comment. I went down a comment rabbit hole.
Right.
I was just reading the comments.
Yes.
And so I was watching people argue in the comments because one person typed on a vacation thing saying, "Yo, we just got here today, and we're gonna run out of sunscreen for our kid. If there's anybody who's on here who's leaving, or anybody who's on their way to arrive tomorrow, can you guys bring me sunscreen? I will pay." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Right. And so somebody was like, like me. I didn't say it, but somebody like me was like, "How are you there one day and you're running out of sunscreen for your kid?" She was talking about for her kid.
Right.
And she was like, "Because I've already used a tube and a half on the kid." And then the person was like,
"For one day?
Yo, you've only been there one day. How did you use
a tube?
Like a tube? A tube should last you the whole week if it's like a kid's SPF 60." And then she started getting mad. Right away, she's like, "Listen, don't comment on my parenting. I know my kid's skin. I have to reapply every half an hour." And and she started, and the person was just like, "Okay," but she stayed vexed.
Yes.
And she kept on putting in the comment section,
Karen.
like, people don't know what it's like having a kid that blah blah blah. And then somebody else came on, like some other troll came on and said, "Well, people don't know, but you're supposed to. If you knew your kid was like that, how did you only go down with two things?
You know what I mean?
And why are you asking people for others?" And then they gave nice suggestions. They're like, "Yo, go to the lobby and everybody who's leaving, just say, 'Yo, do you guys have any extra? Can I have the extra?'" Because a lot of people leave with like extra and they leave it back for the staff or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you go and just ask somebody when the bus is coming, I bet you a ton of them have like extra and they're like, "Sure, keep it because I don't want to carry it back," right?
Yeah.
And so they said it, but they gave a nice suggestion at the end. And she's like, "Listen, don't come on here and tell me this and tell me that and blah blah blah." You know, there's a bunch of people who answered, "Yes, I'm coming tomorrow. I'll bring some kid stuff. I'll come and I'll bring one too." Some people were just like saying nice stuff, but the people that called her out were the people that I love the most.
Of course.
Because they were like, "Yo, stop yelling at people that you know your kid's skin, and you don't have enough cream for your kid's skin."
Exactly.
Now you're on here on the internet,
yeah,
asking people for stuff, and when people say something about it, now you want to be Karen and be all vexed and stuff like that. Yo.
Yeah.